Hey, and very welcome to the very first devlog, video devlog of Exodition, the game I'm working on since almost 2 years now. And I wanted to show you the game and recent changes with this new medium today. So let's just start. So what you see here already is is one of the new levels which I haven't announced yet, which I haven't shown yet. It's like a giant, between these giant skyscrapers, and there are mines on the floor. If you walk into them, you'll explode. And also there's this flying traffic. Let's see if we can have a good look on it. You can see a giant, this is actually an intersection with 3 lanes on each side, and you have these flying cars just like traveling randomly, floating randomly on these tracks. Yeah, and it's a pretty cool effect it gives, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I implemented a train for the game as well, which works pretty much on the same principle as the cars do. Here you can see, for example, one train. The cool thing is that I can basically I can change the amount of wagons and like that the train will carry, as well as the speed. I can even change the speed while the game is running, as well as the engine speed. I'm so happy how everything here came out with the train. It was a big task, really. So for example, let's see the 3D model. Okay, yeah, here you go. This is the model in Blender, and like it was a huge task, but I managed to like put in some tricks. I did double mirror on a lot of parts of the model. A huge time saver for the whole process. And also I created this rig for the animation on the side of the engine. And yeah, I'm a huge fan of like engine animations, and it was a huge pleasure to implement this in Exodition as well. I also managed to finish a lot of new levels for the game. Here is one. It's like a giant factory, like a meat factory, also heavily inspired by Oddworld. Here you can see like the crane is dropping the meat. Let's turn this off. The crane is a bit buggy, but it's actually already placing the meat on the conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt is doing its job. And as a player, I can even like jump on it, and it will run against me. I will have to look for the right timing to not get killed by the machines. Another finished level is this blue tinted giant pre-factory. Like, this is the factory entrance basically, which you are like in later on. Another level I never showed yet is the giant village of the Kra characters, like the main character species. And my plan was to implement it this way, that it burns and you have to like extinguish the fires. I already implemented the function to extinguish the fire, but it's a bit too early to show yet. Still needs some polish. But I'm so glad that I was able to do it, since my knowledge of Unreal is still limited. So I can really say that Unreal Engine and the blueprint system worked so well for me and for everything I planned for this game. I'm really looking forward to everything else what I want to create with it. There are a lot more levels done, but I really want to show you this last one. Here, this is the entrance hall. It's basically the transition of you coming from the very bottom of the city towards to the top, like to the top of the skyscrapers. And as you can see, there are these skyscraper tops everywhere, but there's still the texture missing. So this is another to-do on my task. In these skyscrapers on the very top of the city, there are living the evil Lorus, like it's a insect-like species. And I really made some progress on their meshes, on their models too. So let's have a look on these guys as well. Actually, I planned to create six models in total for these Lorus characters. So you can see there's a citizen to create this look of multiple characters. Then you have these 5 important characters, which will be the big council of the Lorus. So let's look on them a bit more detail. So I already shared the Economist on earlier posts, but I wanted to show it again in this video here. Here's a desktop background I created out of this guy, which I'm using actually myself here. And what else? We have the doc, like the administrator of the medical department in the Horidian city. I'm planning to give him this androgynous behavior. I really think like it's so much fun to actually animate this style of movement. I really wanted to give the Lorus character not only differences by the design, but also by the animations. So there are not so many animations done yet, but like the poses already, I want to, like with the poses, I really want to give them more character already. And in the animations, it will like appear even more. Yeah. Speaking about the animations, you can see here is the Lorus citizen who's taking a normal walk, transition up to a running cycle. And here again, so nice how it works in Unreal. The interpolation between animations is just on point. I love it. And what I want to show is the difference between these 2 walks. Like this is the walk of the Economist, like one of the bosses, and here's the walk of the citizen. You can see that the citizen's walk is a bit more slight, while I really wanted to try to give this stomping walk for this Economist. So if you ask about how you will encounter these evil guys in the game, I really wanted to implement the Lorus just as the guys from Little Nightmares did. Like you see this guy, this giant monster looking for you, and if he finds you, then you will get killed instantly. But this was actually so exciting to play. So here you can see, for example, how the player is activating some sort of machinery, and then the boss gets distracted by it, and then the player can finally get somewhere to get this key and to bring this key to the door. So these are really inspiring mechanics, and I'm looking forward to find some solutions like these for the Lorus as well. So to bring this devlog to an end, I wanted to show you at last the overall level structure I was planning from the very beginning on. Like, it changed quite a bit since I was starting the game, but you can see here like the first levels, which you can play in the Steam demo already. You can download the game on Steam. These are done already. Then you have the jungle, which is done, the tower is done, the small transition level is done. You see like all these levels which have a screenshot are already done, and also like from these new levels here, there have already been quite some changes. I really need to update this graphic as well. It really helps me to keep like everything on track, to keep everything like very clean, and to always see how far I am progressing in the game as well. If you are creating games, I always suggest you to keep track on where you are in the development, and how how much you still have in front of you. It can be intimidating. When I was at the 4th level, I thought, oh no, I really have to do everything here. But if you carry on and work hard, then you will certainly do it. So I'm really glad that you watched this video until now. I really hope that I have catched your interest with my game. You are heartfully invited to play it on Steam, as I mentioned before. You are also invited to follow me on Twitter and also check out the dev streams I do sometimes on Twitch, as well as the Discord of the Exodition server. If you have any further questions, I would be glad to answer you everything. So thanks for the attention, and I really wish you a nice time until the next devlog of Exodition. See you, bye bye!